Good afternoon, Grizzlies. My name is Malachi.
I'm Alex.
And did you know January is National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month? Former President Barack Obama increased awareness by declaring January National Slavery and Human Trafficking Month in 2010. According to the International Labor Organization, there are approximately 40 million human trafficking victims worldwide. Through a variety of tactics including violence and threats, traffickers force their victims into forced labor and various other things against their wishes. While it seems victims would be poor, weak, or minority, every gender, race, religion, and socioeconomic background can be impacted by human trafficking. As a result, the issue belongs to every community in the country. To help learn how human trafficking is happening, and if you suspect something, you report it by calling 1-866-347-2423. Now for Today in History.
Good afternoon, Grizzlies. I'm your history anchor, Ron, and today in history in 1968, country rock artist Johnny Cash performed live at Folsom State Prison in Folsom, California. Johnny Cash held 2 shows at Folsom Prison, performing many of his songs and covers, such as Folsom Prison Blues, 25 Minutes to Go, The Wall, and Green Grass of Home. These songs were recorded live and put onto the LP at Folsom Prison in May 1968, which received critical acclaim and, according to Cash, really got things started for me again. The Folsom show left a legacy and an impression on everyone who witnessed it. It was all documented by photographer Jim Marshall, who said, "I think the prisoners really appreciated that Cash was there for them, and he really believed that he was doing something right. He wanted to make a difference in these guys' lives." Now, back to your anchors.
Trending today, many have been anticipating Marvel's Doctor Strange sequel, but the film has lost its director. Scott Derrickson, who directed the first Doctor Strange, has stepped down from directing, citing creative differences with Marvel Studios. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is set to start production in May, and there shouldn't be any delays as they search for a new director.
Exciting news from the library! You will no longer be charged for late fees for overdue books. No more worrying about overdue fees because you forgot your book at home or didn't remember to renew it on time. All we ask is you are considerate of other readers and return your books on time. Be aware that you still will be charged for lost items. Items are considered lost if overdue more than a month. Come celebrating being late fee free by checking out a new book.
Start studying for the SAT now. The SAT, especially now, is very important because of the new requirements for graduating for the current junior class. You would regret meeting all of the graduating requirements and then not scoring high enough on the SAT. So start studying now before it's the night before, and then you're tired the next morning of the SAT. This is because being exhausted while taking the exam is actually just as bad as not studying. So make sure you keep up your energy and keep studying, Grizzlies.
Did you know the Mill is adding a welding and metal fabrication program for students? There is a field trip to tour the new welding center to see the facility and meet the instructors. Sign up in the counseling center by January 15th. See Mr. Burgess for more information.
Want to be the next Michael Phelps or Greg Louganis? On Tuesday, January 28th during lunch, there will be an informational meeting for all boys interested in swim and dive. The meeting will be in room 124. See Mr. Reader for more information.
On Thursday night, Doherty High School's hockey team rallied to defeat the Coronado Cougars 6-1. WSD3 athlete Christian Chatwin scored 1 goal and recorded 1 assist in the victory, helping to keep Doherty hockey on top, bringing their current season record to 6-0. Their next game is Thursday, January 15th at the Edge Ice Arena against Chatfield. Wish him luck as he hopes to keep their season undefeated and alive.
As everyone knows, we are in a new decade. At the end of 2019, Harry Styles released his new album, Fine Line. This album hit #1 and stayed there for the entire rest of 2019 and into 2020. That means his album was the last #1 album of the decade. Check it out if you haven't already. And clubs for tomorrow are German with Miss Driscoll at lunch in room 120, Orchestra Council with Miss West at lunch in room 307, Cyber Patriot with Miss Andrews after school in room 209, Engineering with Mr. Sobin at lunch in room 101, and Athletic Training with Miss Brittany in the Athletic Training room.
And that's all we have for you today, Grizzlies. If you have any comments or story ideas, please email us at kmrg@wst3.org and follow our Snapchat at kmrg.grizzlies. We hope you have a great day, Mesa.